What's up, YouTube? Back at it with another one. Hey, look, this video is going to be about, please don't be trying to save your way to wealth or trying to get rich. Bro, that's going to be the slowest money taken from you time ever. Compound interest will get you rich. Hey, look, I made my most money. Like, I made a lot of money working, grinding, flipping and stuff. But, like, without doing that and the money just sitting, I put my money in the stock market, bro. My first big heavy hitter, like I made my most thousands, it probably took about 2 years, was Carvana, literally. And I didn't even, like, that showed me, I think I put like altogether $900 in that stock when it went down to $7 and $5 a share. When I bought it, I had seen it. I always go look at what's the all-time highs of the stock. And it was like $350. This is in like 2021. So I'm like, I'm in the car business. If you know, you know. So I'm like, hold on. Let me put my money over here. Maybe I'll get lucky and it goes back to 300, which I already had planned that. That's cool. The thing about what I didn't know at that time was time. I didn't know when it would ever go back to 300. I was still new. I was still looking at Apple, just throwing out stocks I was just looking at and buying. Bank of America, Coca-Cola. Carvana was not on, it wasn't on nobody's radar. Wall Street definitely wasn't talking about it. I could tell you that now. It was just something I just found and I seen the numbers and I'm just like, I know about the car business. I see Carvana. What I knew were, I'm in the vending machine business too, that they were ahead of their time with what they were doing and how easy they were getting the cars to people's doors. So I understood that. But the money, I didn't understand when. And that's the only thing I'm being prepared for now in today's time. Like I done had Micron hit. I can name so many stocks I've made. The thing was, you're going to make this money working regardless. You're going to go work your 9 to 5, your entrepreneur, whatever you're doing. You're going to make this money multiples of times. It could be $1,000, $10,000, bro. Once you put that money in the market and let it sit, don't look at it. Don't worry about it. It's going to grow if you're putting it in the best companies you can. The top 5. If you put your money in the top 5 companies right now, strongest, bro, the top 5 are going to be here for the next 10 years, 15. They're not going anywhere. These are $1 trillion market cap companies now. They weren't in the T's when I first started. But now me sitting here looking and observing and seeing who's growing in real time and who's still battling. Like, it's an underdog one I can throw out. It's old Oracle. But believe me, it's a lot of people still, they're moving. But you got to know where to put your money at. Even if you're going to just get a bank account and get the APR off it, whatever, the compound interest off, just say 3% of your money. That's cool too. You don't have to put your money in the stock market. Long as that money is compounding, just say you're getting 3% each month, but it's always money in that account. That money's working for you. You can't have your money or cash just sitting there. The worst thing I've learned from that is when bills and random stuff come and you got access to that money, you're gonna spend it. For some reason, if I could touch my stock money and all of that, but I know that's working for me. I know that's doing its job. Versus if it's just some sitting over here and I haven't planned. The main thing about this, plan what you're gonna do with the cash. Make sure you know when I put my money over here, it's gonna compound. Even if I put my money over here, it's going to compound. It could be in business, wherever. You have to figure out how to start flipping money. Because everybody, tell me I'm lying in the comments right now. Everybody swear they're a hustler. Like, they don't say businessman first. They say he's a hustler. One thing about that hustler is, me personally, going to stay afloat. I'm always keep something going. I'm always keep motion coming in. But when I come with business is building systems to keep really doing it at a high level and doing the same thing. Hustlers are going to find whatever hustle it is in 2026 and go with it. 2027 and go with it. Following trends will get you rich. But if you got lucky Like, I may have gotten lucky with Carvana stock because of timing. But who knew COVID was going to hit? Who knew any? Like, if I would have known I was going to make all that money off Carvana, when they say you don't have the magic ball, wouldn't you think I would have put more in? But it has to show me now, was I at my highest peak in my game? Why didn't you put more in? Why aren't you doing it to the best of your ability? Because you could use this money as your little side hustle money or whatever, but bro, turn these into business. I don't care if you got to go buy a utility trailer, a dumpster. Like, you'd be surprised right now. You can go get just the dumpster for $3,000 to $4,000, and now you can rent it out to people. Instead, most people want that $3,000 to $4,000 just to sit in the account. It looks good until bills come. But guess what that dumpster is going to do? That dumpster, you're going to rent it out every time to somebody for $300. That's $300 if you can rent it out every day off something that's just working for you. That's how money really works. Once you start playing the money game and start to see people are doing it right in your face, the money game is people who are going to college. They're not saying it out loud, like some are, but a lot of people just say, I'm going to college to try to beat my career. They're not saying, bro, I'm going really just to make $70,000 a year, $80,000 a year. I wish it was said like, I had to break it down myself like that. I wish it was said out loud like that. It's not. They're teaching people to go to work, save, and pay bills. That's not how money works. Literally, if you ever played Monopoly, the Monopoly game, and you take every concept from that Monopoly board and translate that to your real life, I bet you start playing a different money game. You're going to look at when they're saying the real estate properties, and bro, you can go get just acres, throwing out a small number. And this is small, but it's easy when you're really playing the game. If you're not playing the game, like, why would I do that? $40,000 property, nothing, no, just land. Watch this. $40,000. Now you're saying, I can do this right now. It's one of mine. I'm thinking about it. I got the property. I own it, everything. RV camp. Now, RVs that are coming through are paying just to rent out for your land for the day, could stay forever, however they want to do it. Now you're turning that property into an asset. That's when the game is, I'm starting to see people are behind. If you're behind, I'm being honest, because I didn't know I was ahead. If you're behind from this knowledge that I'm saying now, and this is old, especially to me, imagine what's about to happen. And like they keep saying, AI stocks, AI this, AI that. It's already here. It's about, can you get ahead now? AI can make you money. Literally, AI can sit here and break down. If you could do what you're told at work and the same thing this computer AI tells you to do, you can get rich by using AI and doing it's going to tell you how to do it at the highest level you're capable of doing it, how you want to do it. So it's no excuse. I don't have the money nowadays, bro. Banks are giving loans. They've been giving loans. Most people just don't want to deal with. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody rather stay in that hustler position than actually move up from business. I'm just throw out people run from it when you hear it. Billionaire, all of that stuff. Why are you running from a game that you're playing anyway? Why wouldn't you want to play the game at the highest level? Saving money will not get you to the highest level. Put that in the comments. Will it? I want to see what y'all thinking, because I promise you, if I would have saved my stock money and just had it in cash, I would have put it in business and turned my business up more. Yes. I wouldn't have saved it though. It was no way that little money I would have been saving would have compounded to what it compounded today. That's where you start to see the differences. Vending machine business, I don't care. If you just got to start with buying a power washer, when you start making the money, start investing it. It's so many places you can name to invest it. That's where it gets tricky. But you got did I want to say it? Do I love the stock market? Yeah. Do I like the stock market? Yeah. Do I like playing the game? Yeah. Will I ever leave the game alone? No. I did it with little money, but you got to find what you like. That's when it comes easier.